So what is this up to 100K Navy Federal Credit Union hack that everybody is talking about, even with bad credit? You don't want to miss this video when I come back. My name is Dar Carter, and thank you for tuning in to today's video. If you saw this thumbnail, I know you are ready to get into it, but let me go ahead and say thank you so much for all my new subscribers from my video of the 20K flagship awards card. I really do appreciate all the love and getting me to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so very much. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And if you're new here, please consider being a subscriber. I won't waste your time. We're going to get right into these nuggets, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right in. First of all, in order to even do this 100K hack or get up to 100K hack, you have to already be a Navy Federal Credit Union member, okay? So all you got to do to get in Navy Federal Credit Union, you have to have somebody in some form of the branch of the military. They don't have to be in the Navy, but any form of the military, because they serve all departments of the military, all branches, okay? So it could be anybody in your family, living or deceased, as long as you have their name and their date of birth. You want to get on the phone, you want to talk to somebody in customer service and see if you can't get this done, okay? Also, if somebody is living with you, say you have a roommate or somebody like that that's already in Navy Federal, because y'all share the same address, you can also do that as well. So those are your ways to get in to the House of High Limits, okay? So with that being out the way, with this 100K, up to 100K high limit, what it consists of is, one, having what they call a pledge loan or a share secure loan. So what is a share secure loan or a pledge loan? Same thing. Basically, you are putting your money up in order for you to get approved for the loan. So if you have money that you just got sitting in a savings account, maybe you got anywhere from $250 up to $100,000, you would want to make a loan against your own money. Now, this is one of the best ways to start a loan, especially if you are building credit, rebuilding credit, or you are just trying to get a great payment history going on because you do not have anything reporting on your credit. And sometimes when you don't have any credit because you're new to credit, it's hard to get approved. Or if you've had some challenging credit, bad credit, you've gone through a period where you just let doctor bills and all sorts of collections just go on your credit all willy-nilly, and now you want to get a house, or you want to get a car, or you want that new credit card from Navy Federal, and you know your credit is not that good. This is the video for you, because share secured loans, like I said, are one of the great ways to get your foot in the door with your own money. So you don't want to miss this. Don't click off this video, because if you don't have the money to do a loan, we also have some other hacks that you can do at the end of this video, so you don't want to miss out. That is the first thing. You want to share secure a loan amount between $250, because that's their minimum, up to $100,000. That is their maximum. So you know what that number looks like for you. What is the number that you can do without for 2 days? Because in the approval process, it will take up to 2 days before you are able to get the funds back available. I would suggest that you don't do this loan on a Thursday or a Friday, because your money could be in limbo over the weekend. I would suggest, if you're going to do this loan between Monday and a Wednesday. That way, if it does take the 2 days, even if you do it on a Wednesday, hopefully you will have it by that Friday and not the following Monday. But I definitely wouldn't do it closer to the weekend. But you want to do this loan with Navy Federal in order for you to build credit that you may not have. This is going to help you get your foot in the door, because one thing about Navy Federal Credit Union, they are a relationship bank. They want to have a relationship with you. So if you have an account with them already or been a member with them and you have not been using your account, you just been letting a little bit of money sit in that checking account, you haven't been using your debit card, you haven't been using any of their services, you need to get on it so that you can be on the road to the house of high limits. This is the name that they have, okay? So I got my notes right here. I want to make sure I stay on track because I don't want this video to go too long. This is also going to be a soft pull from either TransUnion or Experian. So what a soft pull is, this will not affect your credit. So if you're like me, I'm the type of person that likes to have my credit frozen. So if you do have your credit, all three of your credit bureaus frozen, unfreeze at TransUnion and Experian, just in case if it's those two, okay? So they're only going to do a soft pull, so you will not even actually see the inquiry on your credit report at all. This is something that's going on behind the scenes. And this right here is just to give them a basis of where you already are going into this pledge loan. Once this loan is approved, this will go back into the same account or your checking or your savings, whoever one you pulled it from, and it will go back into your savings account. And every time you make a payment, this money is going to go available back to you, okay, as you're making the payments. One of the hacks, you want to pay, once you get approved, you want to pay 80 to 90% of that loan back off. So essentially, you're paying the majority of the loan right back off. So if you get the loan on a Wednesday, per se, I would say by that Monday, you may want to go ahead and pay 80 to 90% of that loan off. What does that do for you? That shows the credit union, Navy Federal, and also other lenders that this is going to be reported on your credit report that you have the ability to pay back high limits. That's why you want to throw as much available cash that you can to get this loan started, because you're going to get the money back, okay? I'm not telling you to get a loan that you can't afford to pay back, because the money is yours. It's going to come back to you. But you want to make sure that you're putting enough up that the payment is not too high that you can be able to make it, because that would be defeating what we're trying to do. You want to make sure that you're putting as much as you can, pay off between 80 and 90% almost immediately, and then whatever is left, you want to pay that over the life of the loan, over the rest of the loan duration, because you want that length of time, you want that length of history to report those on-time payments, rinse and repeat on-time payments. You want to make sure that you set this up on an auto thing. You do not want to miss a payment. You do not want any chances of you not getting this payment in on time, because this is crucial, guys. If you have made it this far into the video, then you really, really want these gems. So I'm going to give it to you right now. Say you don't have the money that you want right now, the $250, say you don't have the $250 right now, but you still want to build your relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union. Here's what you need to do if you don't have the money to do the share secure loan at this moment. What you can do is, one, make sure that you have direct deposit coming into your account from your job or from wherever you can have money coming in on a regular basis. You want to also make sure you're using their products, whatever products that you can use that's within your budget. You want to make sure you are using those products. Another great way that you can do this is by getting one of their certificates. A certificate is basically what people call a CD. It's a way of saving money. It freezes it for a length of time that you won't be able to take that money out. Navy Federal has two great Easy Start certificates. And these Easy Start certificates, you got one that's regular, and then you got one that's called a special Easy Start certificate that is for people that have direct deposit. It has a higher interest rate on the return on your money, okay? And the minimum for either one of these are $50. So you can start this certificate with as low as $50. And you can add more money over time. You can't beat that, guys. You cannot beat that. Because one thing they also offer is as you build up your certificate and you are building up your savings, you can also borrow against the certificate, okay? You can also borrow against a certificate. But the hack is you want to make sure that you are building a relationship with them, because Navy Federal has an internal scoring module. They have an internal score, and that internal score ranges from 100 to 450. You want to make sure that you are over a 300. And the only way to get over a 300 with Navy Federal Credit Union, you got to have direct deposit. You have to use their services. You want to get certificates. You want to get pledge loans. You want to get credit cards, but you got to do those first 4 steps before you can get to the high limit credit cards. I have seen people to say that they had scores in the 600s to the 650s and was able to get a $10,000 limit as soon as they did their pledge loan. And one of the things about the pledge loans, you can have multiple loans. You can do this multiple times. This is a great rinse and repeat module, okay? So the sky is the limit. One thing I do love about the 100K limit, if you are reporting this, whatever amount you're able to do, this is reporting on your credit report. So you are going to look like with lenders that you can handle a good amount of debt as far as the amount. They can say, well, she can handle 10K, she can handle 5K, she can handle 2K, she can handle 1K, okay? So you just want to make sure that you can put as much as you can within your budget. And that is the hack, guys. Have that relationship. Start building some credit with Navy Federal to get your foot in the door. I'm telling you, once you get your foot in the door with them, you won't need to borrow from any other lender, because they are a full service credit union. They have everything. They have cars, they have mortgages, they have it all. You know, you go on their website and look at their services. They have it all. They even have business checking. I just got a $20,000 credit card with them, with a $20,000 approval limit for the flagship card. I'm going to link that video above. And I did not do any of the things that I just told you guys. Mine was solely based off my credit, and it gave me a 303 internal score just from the $5 I have in there. So what I'm telling you, I'm not just blowing the smoke out my booty. I know, because they sent me a letter stating the things that I needed to do. And that's why I'm bringing it to you. So make sure that you're following these steps. If these tips is going to change your life, please leave me a comment. Let me know what is your experience. If you've even tried any of these things, let me know. Also, if this video blessed your heart as it did me giving it to you, I want you to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know every time that I drop a video, okay? I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next video, because Star knows credit.